You look at the stats there on the screen. This guy ran a 4.4. He's 5'8", but 208. He is short, but not small, and I think that goes a long way. He's incredibly explosive. I love following him through college. A guy that could have went to Alabama, chose to stay at home.
Listen, this guy can slip and still run a 4.4. He's one of my favorite players in the entire draft. He's a dynamic guy out of DeMatha Catholic there in Maryland. This is a guy that you know has tremendous upside, and he's going to help James Conner because he's going to be the ideal complement, a guy that's a threat to get it to the crib every single time he touches the rock.
Yeah, let's look at it. We want to see. I want to see him get to the crib. So this is the first play up. I love the way he sticks that foot in the ground and gets upfield. He is so explosive. The way he makes that. What'd you say earlier? Skittles. I mean, look at the way this guy just slips and falls off the edge.
And what's unique with him is he screams off of the tape. Like you can see the juice in his play that this guy has. And that's why Mike Locksley knows that he had to get him in space. Again, a guy that has good eyes, runs behind with his eyes, feels the jump cut, and then also the ability to get the foot in the ground, make a guy miss in space. And this guy knows how to find the end zone. And I think the one thing that teams sort of were a little bit concerned about is his production fell off in 2019 to be such a dynamic player, but he has big play capability every time he touches the rock.
Well, I mean, this play right here, this is a setup to get wet up for that guy coming around the edge because you're dead in the water. Like it's over for you. He sees you, it's curtains. He puts that leg out, fakes you out, and gets upfield. But the other part about him, and I mentioned that he's short, but he's not small. He is not afraid to work in between the tackles.
You're absolutely right. And here's a great example of how some straight line speed guys don't play with patience. This is a kid that's got vertical speed, but watch the patience in his game here. He's not going to just get there. He's going to wait, let the hole open up, and then he can hit that jump cut to go backside to find the end zone. That's a good compliment to his game. He's not just an absolute speed guy. He can run with patience.
Yeah, and listen, here's another one. He can catch the ball in the backfield and do this. And this is the part that I really love. When you think about some guys that are listed as smaller or listed as third down backs, they don't break a lot of tackles. But look at the way he's able to break the initial tackle. You see the straight line speed come into play, and then he turns what should be maybe just a first down into a huge play.
Well, they teach the running backs to freeze the defender's feet. And you could tell at the top of that route that that's exactly what he was able to do. I mean, this guy has the ability, the quickness, the change of direction. We talked about the linear speed. He also has that short area quickness that he can make you miss in the open field. And you mentioned his stature. He's not the biggest running back, but he does run bigger than his actual measurables. And so he can run between the tackles. But this is a guy that's going to help in that pass game as well. A great get by the Pittsburgh Steelers.